Legit. Tell me, who has it harder right now than Arsenal haters? They have gone now months without watching Arsenal concede a goal all of October. 7 games, 7 wins, 7 clean sheets. And if you thought this was just going to be an October fantasy type thing, you are absolutely wrong, because then Arsenal came in and actually won in Europe in the Champions League 3-0. 3-0. And in the Champions League as well, they have yet to concede a goal. 4 games, 4 clean sheets, 4 wins, and you can't even say they played some mediocre teams. I will say the two Spanish teams they've played, in Bilbao and Atletico Madrid, those were difficult games, because even Supamendi, former Real Sociedad player, said it's very difficult to go to Bilbao Stadium and win. And Arsenal win and did that with a clean sheet. And then Atletico Madrid's always a difficult defensive team, and putting 4 on them is very impressive. Arsenal haters in the media, in Twitter, in socials, everything, are absolutely trying to force some type of hate, because this is just one example of some media coming out saying Arsenal will go down as the most boring team to win the Premier League. Right now they're saying this is the thing. Arsenal are probably going to win some silverware, but now we got to absolutely put it down. We got to knock them for something. They don't concede. It's boring football. That's what they're basically saying. Oh, they're only scoring corners and crosses and boring goals. Lads, a goal is a goal. You can score it from full field, half field. But if you do a tap in, it all only counts for 1 goal. It doesn't matter how you get the 3 points as long as you get them. And the media are trying to angle whatever they can. But legit, this Arsenal team is going to be historical. At the moment, they look like they can break Chelsea's record of 15 goals conceded in a Premier League season, because so far they've only done 3, and they are on a streak of clean sheet after clean sheet after clean sheet. This is a historical defense. They have 8 defenders, legit, that could start at the likes of Man United, at Chelsea. That those two clubs who are, Chelsea's in the top 4 race. Man United look better than they did last season, and Arsenal have 8 defenders that could literally slide in there. 100%. I don't care what you say in the comments. They have 8, because you've got their starters, right? In Calafiori, Saliba, Gabriel, and Timber. Then the backups, Mosquera and Hincapi, Miles Lewis-Skelly. You also have Ben White. Those 8 defenders slide into those teams. I'm sorry to tell you, but all 8 of those would start in some capacity at Chelsea, at Man United, at these type of big clubs. That's how great this team is. And Chelsea spent over $1 billion, and so has United at this point. They spend tons. But this is something I also want to say, because they're really trying to angle whatever hate they can. Victor Gyökeres, who was 54 million here, has scored 5 goals and has been getting hate for basically not scoring enough goals, because he's a big time transfer. He's the striker that Arsenal's needed. But then you've got Alexander Isak, yet to score a goal. Literally the most expensive Premier League striker of all time. Benjamin Sesko, 2 goals, more expensive than Victor Gyökeres. Joao Pedro as well, 2 goals, 56 million. These 3 guys are more expensive than Victor Gyökeres, but you'll see more headlines of Victor Gyökeres not scoring in a match, right, than you'll see of any of these 3 lads when they don't score. And you know why? Because he's an Arsenal player. As long as you play for Arsenal, the pressure is going to be twice as high compared to these other clubs, because they're out to get Arsenal. They're out to get them. Who knows why? We really don't know. But at the end of the day, the media and the socials will always attack Arsenal, because, Isak could come in and have a 10-goal season, and Gyökeres could have a 20-goal season, but they'll still try to angle it to putting hate on Victor Gyökeres. And that's the problem with media and Arsenal haters, that they're just nitpicking, moving the goalpost, and you gotta feel sorry for them, because at the moment they have 0 content, 0 angles, 0 nothing. Can't even watch them concede anymore. These lads are praying just for Arsenal concede. That's down bad. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Are you enjoying this as much as me? I doubt it. Woo!